Alright, what's up YouTube? I'm Kanka, Demo Showcase, a new mod I've been working on. If you guys read the title, you probably already know what I had done, but I want to test custom map imports in Twilight Princess because I'm not the first person to do this. I've already seen a few people add custom maps in Twilight Princess. Skylar, someone called Riser MC or something like that, and I think like one other person like they uploaded a video from 2016 or something like that, and it's a really old video. If I recall correctly, I think he added like a clear force. That guy, I'm not sure what the video is. Like, have vague memory of it. But anyways, so I'm not the first person to add custom map, but I don't think any one of them necessarily had a tutorial for how to add custom map. So me figuring out how to add one in 12 Prince was pretty cool, and I want to show you the one that I did. For me, I kind of want to. Since this was basically like my first one, I mean, I messed around with like Ordon Village a bit, but it was more like breaking tries and stuff like that. But this is like my first time of me kind of like making a brand new a brand new basically like custom map, kind of in a way. And so this one's kind of simple. So I replaced the hidden skill areas basically. What I did, it was Final Destination from Super Smash Bros. Melee. I got the Final Destination model directly from the ISO of Super Smash Bros. Melee. There's still called H0 where you can extract it. Now, if you guys are familiar with modding Super Smash Bros. Melee, you would you probably know that. Well, I mean, I only really extracted this model. I didn't really mess around, or for like recently. I didn't really mess around with modding Melee that much, but these, you might be wondering, like, doesn't the Final Destination model only use one texture in the Super Smash Bros. Melee? And that is true, but so to get to work in the game, I had to basically recreate many of the materials. And here the blue stuff at the bottom don't really look that great because in Blender I gave it a metallic effect, but that metallic effect didn't transition in the game as well or whatever. So that's like the best that I can do, at least a month maybe. So, but yeah, I mean, I'm happy. So you might be wondering also how would I do custom collision, and for custom collision, it's a KCL format, and Switch Toolbox can add that. And I actually got this model to work almost completely on 12 Princess HD as well. But the thing is, when it comes to 12 Princess HD, the visual model, I couldn't get the textures to work properly, and it would just keep on like disappearing depending on where the camera is aiming. So I decided to just release this on the GameCube version, but I really want to release it on the HD version as well. I might show you guys like a clip like after I show you guys the GameCube version here. But yeah, so yeah. I also added in like some things here that you can't fall off, because while I was actually testing the map, at one point I actually ended up throwing this guy, I forgot who he was called, like the Shade guy or whatever, Hero Shade whatever. I ended up throwing him off the platform accidentally. I'm not gonna say accidentally, I want to test out what happened, but when I did that, he never got back up. So I decided, instead of throwing him off the platform, I was going to, in case like, so then when you learn about certain skills, you don't fall off the edge. I decided to instead make it so then there's a wall here. Because eventually, I feel like eventually it could get annoying, like you trying to learn a new skill and then he falls off. So yeah, see, he got blocked up there, he could have fallen off. But yeah, I also modified the DZR file because there's a platform here which isn't in the same model as the model that I had, the Final Destination platform, and that platform kind of got in the way. So I used the DZR file to edit the location of it, I used the tool called WinViewer to modify the DZR files, and I could modify the position of the platform, so now it doesn't get in the way. And 12 Princess HD also uses DZR files, so I was able to change it there. But again, like the visual model of the platform, the Final Destination platform, didn't work there. Anyways, so Yeah. That was Pinpoint Strike. Never overlook your opportunity to finish with A. Alright. So, I think I could have add actually sound effects for the platform while you're walking in it. Because I think like from what I understand, anyways, the way the collision files work is that there's multiple like meshes, and I think you can make a mesh that could make it have like a different sound effect when you're walking on it, like a dirt sound effect or sand, you know, if you're walking on sand, stuff like that. But I don't really feel like it at the moment. So if you guys want to play Twilight Princess but with platform but learning hidden skills with Final Destination, then this might just be the mod for you. Anyways, so thank you guys for watching and have a nice day. Oh, I think I'll show the how far I got with 12.60. I'm not gonna release 12.60 one because it's incomplete, but I just want to show it quick. So in 3, 2, 1. Alright, what's up YouTube? I'm back, and yeah, so this is how far I got in importing at 12.60. Again, I'm not gonna release this for 12.60, only as GameCube version, because, well, look at this. Wait for it. Yeah, look at this. So there's like at least 2 issues with this. So the collision I was able to get working, just like how I got to work in the GameCube version. So there's that. I was also able to move the platform that got in the way using these RFA, like how I did it for the GameCube version. But look at the model itself. So 12.60, I think I already might have explained this in the Skyward Sword mod for 12 Princess Showcase number 3 video. But 12.60 uses BMD.gmx for the model format for this platform. So, and the problem with GMX is that I don't think many people I don't think there's even many people modding 12.60 to begin with, and then the amount of people that do mod it, then you have to, then like for when if you want to mod the models, it uses GMX, which I don't remember playing any other game that, or I don't remember modding any other like Nintendo game where it used GMX as format. So yeah, so someone did actually create a GMX converter, and I forgot I think the same person that made Switch Toolbox, Cool ZX Gaming, I think. I don't remember his name exactly. But anyways, so yeah. So the first issue that I have is that the textures don't appear properly, like the ball and everything, they don't look normal. The second issue is that when, depending on where I move my camera, platforms disappear. Like, look at this, if I move it like this, and this appears. And I think I know the reason for this. I think what the game is trying to do is, okay, so I don't think I explained this before. So in 12 Princess HD, what I did was, for the platforms, each mesh is like a different background building. Like, you guys know how normally, and when you're in this area where you learn the hidden skill, there's like Hyrule Castle, there's a snow area or whatever. Yeah, but what I did to make this was I used meshes from those models and put them together here. And so I think what the game is doing is if my camera is pointing at where Hyrule Castle is meant to be, for example, then the mesh for Hyrule Castle will appear. If I'm pointing away, then it will disappear, and same with the rest of the stuff. That's what I think is going on. Which is weird in my opinion, because they didn't do that for the GameCube version of the game, so why would they do that here? Especially because in like stronger hardware or whatever, and the Wii U. So yeah, so this is a problem I'm currently having. I don't show. So yeah, so I'm not gonna do this for the HD version of the game, but I don't want to show one thing that I got working in the game, and this is actually like a follow up for the Skyward Sword mod for Twilight Princess. I actually got the wooden sword plus modeled bicycle practice sword to work in the game. I'll show you guys in a bit, just wait in 3, 2, 1. Alright guys, so I'm back, and again I'm back, and this time I'm in Link's house, and or I'm playing Link's house, whatever. And I'm gonna show the wooden sword now, and if you guys watched my second showcase for so this is a guitar model, don't ignore this, but if you guys watched my second showcase for Skyward Sword mod in Twilight Princess, I showcased the wooden sword, and I actually, when I upload the third showcase, the third one, I couldn't get this to work in Twilight Princess HD at that moment because because it didn't convert. The JMX converter didn't allow it to convert, and so Skylar, he helped me out. He told me how to fix it, and he told me to convert he told me to export from Blender as an object file instead of a data file, and then that basically made this work. I don't know why that made it work, but it did. And so it works just like how it does in the GameCube version. If you guys watched the second showcase, that one, the second showcase I put like a long time ago, like back in 2020 if I recall correctly. So yeah, but yeah, it works the same way. If you guys want to see it here in HD, there you go. Also, speaking of converting it to exporting it to an object file in Blender, they also had to do that for the Final Destination model to make it work. When I did this today, it didn't work. So that's like a kind of a neat thing they can do for Twilight Princess HD. If you're using like static models, and I call them static models because they don't really have bones, or if they do have bones, only like one bone maybe, or unused bones. So like for the animations, it's basically like moving the whole model. Like for the sword, you're not gonna have like, you know, the handle moving by itself without the blade or whatever. I think anyways. So yeah. Also, Lago from the Wind Waker randomizer server helped me out with the Final Destination platform. Also, apparently I had another issue where I couldn't get to work in HD. Like the model in general, like it would crash the game. At least now, when I showed you guys, it actually worked in the game. Even though the textures don't work properly, but the model itself actually ended up working. But anyways, before that it didn't work, and so I asked for help, and eventually Lago was able to help me. And apparently the issue, it seems, was that I was using what was it? I didn't have direct like UVs for some of the meshes and their textures, and I think that's because I end up using like 1x1 like textures, so I didn't really put like UVs directly. But yeah, so I ended up doing that after Lag told me about it, and that's how it got to work. So yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, or if you guys enjoyed this video, then thank you for watching, and yeah, see you guys later. Bye.